Morena koutou, no mai hoki mai ki tēnei kihini. This morning we thought that I thought that we would make another version of fried bread. Now, the very first video that we did like years ago, this is like 2.5 years ago, just as we went into lockdown here, was on fried bread. I think it was one of the first ones, and the video is pretty shoddy, so the quality is pretty bad. So I thought I'd do it again. Since we've just finished doing fried bread with self-raising flour, this one's with yeast. Okay, I've got 2 cups here that are the same, one from a wet water, and I put a cup of water into here, a cup of warm water, just warm water. Stick your finger in it, it's warm, that'll do. Okay, I've got some honey here. This is Manuka honey, but if you've got just field honey that's a bit lighter than this is pretty potent stuff, then use that, whatever honey you've got. If you want to use sugar, use sugar. We just have to feed the yeast. So I'm putting in about a generous teaspoon into here, and I'm just going to dissolve it in my water. Then I'm going to add a packet of yeast here. I'm not sure. I think it's about would constitute about a tablespoon or thereabouts. This is a dessert spoon. About that much yeast. That'll do. Okay, and I'm just going to let it sit there for just a few minutes and it'll start to activate. Okay, some people like to add it straight to their flour, and that's fine, but I like to do it this way to make sure that my yeast is going to be active, because some yeasts get old and they're not so good, they don't work as well. So I can just see that it's active, that it's going to work for me this way. Just going to do it that way. You do you. So I'll see you soon when this gets going, eh? Right, it's been about maybe 5 minutes and it's all bubbled up, so that'll do. Can you see that? It's all bubbled up. I've got about 2.5 cups of plain flour, which I'm just going to add now to that and mix it up. So I'm going to mix it up to a soft dough, a soft but not sticky dough, and then if you need to add a little bit more flour to yours, then do it. And then I'm just going to give it a quick knead. Okay, now I'm going to put that onto fast mode so that you don't have to watch me doing that. It's not too painful for you. And I'll see you soon. Right, I've cleaned up my bowl and my dough's here and it's fine. I'm just going to give this a bit of an oil, just so that it won't stick to it. Just oil up the sides. And then I pop that dough in there, just like that. And I'm going to put a cover on it, like this one, just a tea towel, and I'm going to put it in a warm place. Now, your warm place might be in a hot water cupboard, or in the sun outside on the barbecue table, or on the bench, wherever it's going to be. I usually put mine in some hot water in the sink and just let it rise in there. I don't have a hot water cupboard, we're on gas. I made some dough this morning. It's the same size, same amount of dough here. See the difference? So this is probably about an hour later, and it's doubled its size easily. So we're going to work with this dough rather than wait an hour, eh? So I'm going to oil down my bench. Just like this, and put my dough on top. It's a really soft dough. Okay. Right, in the meanwhile, I've got my oil heating over there. Let me move this so you can see. I've got my oil heating over there and it's just nearly ready. I'm going to put a bit of oil on top of this. Now, the oil that I used was from the fried bread that I made the other day. Okay, it's a bit darker than this. This is the fresh stuff, but it's still fine. It's still relatively clean. So I've just flattened out my dough a little bit. I'm going to cut it into pieces and start frying it. So I'll show you what that looks like in a mo, eh?
Yep.
Okay, I'm pretty sure my oil's ready. Don't forget to use your wooden spoon. Put your wooden spoon in here and it should bubble around there. Can you see that? Ethan's filming for me. Say hey, Ethan.
Hello.
Good job. Right, so that's ready. I've got a couple of pieces of dough here and I'm just going to pop that into the oil. Just like that and let it do its thing. Okay, I can probably put about 4 pieces in here, but that'll do for now. So let me do all that and I'll show you what that looks like in my eye. Until we get a decent sort of piece of...
Here comes mini shake. Oh, that's a good one.
Right, so this is our fried bread. Look at the difference. Whoop, whoop, squishy. Okay, the squishy test. And let's open it. Yum, yum, yum. So that's our yeast fried bread from us here at the kitchen. Hope you guys are well. Take it easy. Don't forget to keep your food storage cupboard with stuff going. And if you want to see all the recipes or most of the recipes that we've got online, then have a look on mamaskitchennz.com or something like that. I probably got that wrong. I'll put it up on this video. So take it easy. Ka kite anō.